Hey, what is going on? What is going on? What is going on? Welcome everyone to another episode of Road to Glory. I am your host, DJ Star_22. I hope everyone is doing well out there. We have a really great race today. Today we're going to be at one of my favorite tracks, which is Circuit de Spa, and we'll go in and talk about it in a little bit. But before we get into that, we had an exciting race last week. We actually won for the first time. We used a strategy and it paid off. So it's not always about how fast you go. It's about if you can use the right strategy. So real quick, let's look at the leaderboard. As you can see, Road to Glory is currently overall in 10th place. But in terms of for GT4 cars, because that's how we're looking at this, because we're racing in a GT3/GT4 series, and GT3 cars are much faster than us. So from a GT4 standpoint, we are in 3rd overall as a car. Excuse me. And then, as a team, we are in 2nd. We're not doing bad at all. Hopefully, I'll get my voice back. Oh, and actually, you guys probably couldn't see this. All right, so let's switch. So, as you can see, as a team, we're in 2nd place. Now it's just coming off one win. So if we get a win today, we'll definitely be in 1st. And then as a car, we're actually tied for, what is that? Looks like maybe, hold on. We're in 2nd place for both? Oh, we're tied for 1st. Nice. So we're tied for 1st. In as a team, and it looks like we are tied for 1st. Nice. As a car. So if we win today, we should outright own the place. So cool. All right. Let's talk about this track. So, Circuit de Spa, by far, one of my favorite tracks. Here's the little flyer. And before we actually look at the track, let's look at some of the facts. So, first race in 1925. By the way, this is really confusing to me because we're doing like a British GT custom championship, but yet we're racing it at Spa, which happens to be in Belgium. So, not really sure how that happened, but okay. It's a really long track, 4.352 miles or 7 kilometers. There are 20 turns, and the course is made of asphalt. Lap record set by Valtteri Bottas, minute 46, F1. But there's actually a GT record of 2:18, a GT3 record as well, which I think it might show us on the game. Let's look at this amazing track. All right, so This track is known for one of the most steep hills. So if you look at 3, 4, 5, those turns right there, it's on like a very steep incline. It's known as Redillion Rouge. But it actually has, I mean, it's very dangerous too. It's, I think a couple of years ago, an F2 driver actually passed away going up that hill and spinning out, hitting a barrier. And so, because what happens is you sort of have to, if you look at number 2, you're coming around this hairpin curve of 1, then you go into 2, and there is a curve there, but you're pretty much like gassing it, flooring it the entire way. And the goal is you want that momentum to carry you up the hill. However, because it is a hill and it's pretty steep and there's a turn on that hill, you also have to be able to manage the speed. And so sometimes for me, I can't, like, I know people who are able to like hit the gas and just go. But for me, I usually have to brake. And so, let me see if I can do something different. Let's see if this works. So for me, I usually have to brake. Oh, no, it's not gonna work. So I, tap on the brake, drop down to 4th gear, and then head back up. 6 is the straightaway, get the most speed there. It's also the speed trap. And then, and then it's pretty turny from there, as you can see. So it should be a fun race. We are going to go through, of course, what we normally do. And as you can see, there's light rain. So I did practice because I did not want to embarrass myself. So let's go through this again. 30 minutes of practice. We'll disable practice 2. Qualified length will be 10 minutes. 1 qualifying session. The race will be 30 minutes. The race, actually, I'm going to have the race start early. So at 9 in the morning. All right. And we will be going there 48 times. Oh, this is actually a good fact to know. So Spa is actually known for, it's a 24-hour track. So what that means is you actually will race there for an entire day. It's a 24-hour race. So we will simulate that. We're not actually going to be doing that ourselves. Pit window, 10 minutes for the window. We won't refuel. Tires will be unlimited. Starting position will be qualifying. And we're going to jump the aggressiveness because we won last week. We're going to jump that up by 5. And, of course, our skill level will also jump up by 5 because we won last week. All right. Let's get some audio. There we go. All right, so as you can see, light rain. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go with their wet setup. Like I said, I do have a setup, and we'll practice with that. But for this first one, we're gonna go with their wet setup. And we'll probably only do a couple of laps in the web setup because I do need to test out some things. It looks like it's raining a tad bit harder than when I was practicing. All right, let's get on out here.
Green light, give it all you got.
All right, there's a very long pit row as well. You'll see it when we pit. It's super long. There's like 2 pit roads. All right, so here's that hill. We're seeing it from the pit, but we will revisit it, of course. And let me pause real quick. I feel like that's a tad bit too loud. And you guys can't hear me. All right, here we go. All right, here's that straightaway where the speed trap is. This reminds me also a lot of the Monza straightaway because it'll break into a chicane right here. We'll usually break right where the colors are, and we'll try to go into it at a 3. Come around. Next turn, we'll break right there again. A lot of braking right around where the curve starts. And we'll definitely take this at like a 2. Go back up. We'll run this all the way out to a 3 and brake right at the beginning of the curve on the left side. This is where I was looking. Again, this will be another curve brake. And we'll just tilt in. And usually can probably take it at a 4 all the way around. Brake at the curb. And we'll probably go down to a 2. The rain has stopped. Alright, I messed up there. I was looking at the weather. So the tricky thing today is I was racing on the dries, the softs, and so they weren't working. It wasn't like last week. And so I think the advantage for us is to stay on the wets, but we also have to manage the tires from overheating because our tires are going to overheat. And so I think what I'm going to do as a strategy, and then started talking about our strategy, got excited. But what I think I'm going to do as a strategy this week. Hey, what is going on? Harvard boy and sport ball player. And yeah, I definitely keep my schedule for sure. And did I start assignment 4 yet? No, I haven't. But I have an idea. What I want to do. That I can tell you. I do have an idea of what I want to do for the assignment. I'm just happy we don't have a quiz. Oh, we got cars up.
Car on the right.
So what I was saying is,
Clear on the right.
this is the famous hill. It's right up there, as you can see. I usually brake right here, going up it. I'll come down to a 4 so I don't spin out. But it looks like I had pretty good grip, so I probably could have stayed at a 5. I lost a lot of speed, and as you can see, the car in front of me didn't. So what I was saying was we're going to come up with 2 pit strategies. This will be the first time that we're actually using a pit strategy on this game. And this is one of the things I need to test out because when I was practicing today, our tires were overheating. As you can see, they're almost getting there now. And so I had to do a better job of doing tire management. And the plus thing is at night it cools down. So the tires were able to cool down and I was able to save them. But at the very beginning of the race, I mean, they were going from yellow to red. If you look in the bottom right-hand corner, you'll see those tires and they're changing colors, and that's what I'm sort of talking about. It's okay for them to get a little yellow, but once they start getting red, you're losing traction. So we're gonna do some tire management today, so pit management rather, and we'll have 2 strategies. And the great thing about that is we'll put those strategies, if you look to the left, right there. So then I'll be able to select which tire set strategy I want to go with based on how the race is going. Like, for example, if it stops raining, then I want to go ahead and pit, go for a dry tire. But if it keeps raining, I want to make sure, so we're going to do 3 strategies basically. We're going to have one that's the same as what we're drive out in. We'll have one with probably a little bit lower tire pressure in the event that our tires are heating up. And then we'll have another one that's a dry option. All right, so I'm a little bit off my pace. I should be hovering closer to like 252. I'm gonna see if I can do this. I can't. Whew. All right, that'll give us a good reason to go to the garage. Yeah, I must still have to keep braking on that. All right, so let's go to the garage. Let's go ahead and set up these strategies. And then I'll show you our setup as well. All right, so this is our setup, 28.5. Also worked a little bit with the camber. Remember, the camber helps to heat the tires evenly. We can go through. I did a 5.4 traction. It was up there earlier. It's like more like 10, 11. So, and I'll probably play around with the traction, but that one seemed to work. And then for our aero, we have 3 for the rear wing, 3, 4. All right, so let's go back here and let's discuss strategy. All right, so for the first pit stop, we're going to do a wet tire, and I gotta see what we're at. 28.5, 28.4. All right, so we'll do 28.5, 28.4. Front brakes. Where are the brakes at? Yeah, 3.3. All right, so that's gonna be the first strategy. The second strategy will also be wet, but we're gonna drop this by a half. In the event that it's running too hot. And then our third strategy is gonna be a dry tire. And I don't actually know what the right temperature should be. So let's save this. Okay. And then we're actually gonna go out of this, go to an aggressive setup. So 21.2, 20.6. So we'll do, because the ground will probably still be a little bit wet. So we'll do 22.2 and 21.6. All right, so go back here, 22.2, 21.6. Load that. Go here. Down. So we said 22.2. And 21.6. And I'm putting more air because it's still going to be relatively cool. And so, I mean, it's probably going to be, it's still going to be too cold for them. But 9 times out of 10, we're not going to go with strategy 3. All right. Let's save. All right, and let's do a real lap with our real tires. All right, we'll do this. We'll do a couple of this. It's cool outside, so it's cool. It's nighttime. I won't do no music quite yet. We'll save the music for qualifying. But let's jump in and get out there. Now there's already a lot of cars out too, so this will actually cool. I gotta slow down. I'm gonna get disqualified. All right, we'll do a couple. I mean, as long as I can get around 252, 251, and I feel comfortable with that, then we'll go ahead and hit qualifying. I was doing a little bit too much. Tires were still a little cold. So let me just do this out lap the way I'm supposed to do it, and not necessarily trying to push the car way too early. So the temperature we're looking at for, the PSI we're looking at for our tires is around a 32. 31 is fine as well. We don't really want to go too far above 32. And as you can see, we're at around 31 at night, which means these tires will most likely get hot during the day. Still doing a lot of sliding. Oh, let me look at where we're at 47 for the brake bias. I want to move that up to let's try 48. Let's do 49. So I want to talk about this turn right here coming up. This turn can get you if you don't turn right, because it's a quick sort of chicane and you will spin out. You need to definitely lift up off the brake right there, because if you try to put the gas on, you will most likely spin out. All right, here we go. Let's get it. Ooh. Oh my goodness. All right. Try this again. This will be another good practice round, and we'll come back. I do like doing this because I love to see if I can get myself back into the green. Right now, I'm a second behind my fastest time. That should have been a 3. The 2 is this one. Still very slick right there. As you can see, we're not really making up our time. We're losing time, but it's all right. Definitely, I got the break. And as you can hear, I'm lifting up off the throttle a lot because the road is wet, and so I want to make sure that my tires are really gripping the road for the turn, and they're not doing two different things, which is pushing forward and turning. All right, we're gonna do one more lap, and then we're gonna head out. All right, we braked very early there, but that kept us from running off the road. Let's see how we do on the heel. Nice grip. That's good. That's good. All right. Well, we're probably gonna count this one because, I mean, that wasn't a bad turn. Of course, we're not gonna get the time for it. If we do well for the rest of this lap, I'm gonna sort of count it in my head. We are sliding a lot though. Curves are very slick. Sun is coming up. This part right here is one of my favorite. It sort of tricks you because you think that you have to brake, but if you take the angle correctly, you should be good. There we go. I did use up a little. I should have came in a lot more. That usually happens, so I am fine with that. There we go, 253. That's good enough. We'll call it. Oh. Thought I was hitting the right button. No, I wasn't. All right, let's go ahead and move to qualify. Tonight we are listening to, once we get the music on, I guess I can go ahead and sort of start it. I have it underneath. Afro beats, y'all. That's what we're going on for today. I'll turn it up once we get out there. All right, it's raining a tad bit harder. Load our and let's just make sure all of our strategies are there. I'm gonna go with strategy 1 for right now. All right, let's qualify.
Green light. Go, go,
All
go.
right, music's gonna come up. All right, so we'll do our out lap. We won't push it too hard. We're gonna get these tires warm. And if we can get a 253, I think 254, 252 will definitely get locked in as pole position for GT4. Let's warm up these tires and the brakes. I mean, tires are warm, they're wet, so they usually get pretty grippy early. Car feels really good. Probably should have stayed at 3 there. I'll remember that for the next time. And I need to brake a lot earlier there. Come better into that turn. Remember how I said, and I always do that because it's very deceiving, but you don't have to actually let up because you are sort of, it's like the curve is long enough or wide enough that you can sort of just ride it out without actually even turning. I mean, guys, on our out lap, and we weren't even trying, I think we were going to get like a 257. So here we go. Had to ease it in a little. I was going to lose a car. I just wanted to make sure we made this lap. So I think we should be good though. I don't think that's going to affect us that much. Those are really good. We're looking good, guys. Remember how I said we're going to stay at 3 here? I think that's the best decision. All right, we gotta get past 1, 2 turns that could knock us out of bounds, and we'll be good. Right here's one of them. Don't mess up my qualifying lap, man.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Oh, what are we gonna get? What are we gonna get? 251, 252, 251. That's pole. That's pole, guys. That's pole. I don't even know. I won't even go for another lap. That's pole. That's definitely pole.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
What race is GT4? I mean, it's GT3. Let's see what we can do up this hill. Let's see if we can best ourselves. Nope. Alright. I feel confident with our 251. So we'll just sit back and relax. I could utilize this time to test that other tire, right? I mean, that'd probably be the smart thing to do. What do y'all think? Waste 2 minutes and 42 seconds? Or get out there and race? I just realized, oh, yeah. I Saturday, that was weird. The free practice and the Saturday qualifying time actually happened at the same time on the same day, which is technically impossible. So maybe I will fix that next time. Oh, I love this song. Yeah, we'll chill out. Let's just see what these times come in at. 1.4. That Mercedes usually does well. We need to check out these BMWs. Those are the ones. Oh, those are not even us. We are here. Alright, so we do have some GT4s out on the track doing their first lap. So second lap is what we're going to be looking at. Too bad we can't actually see them race. Well, let's check out our lap, shall we? All right, so this is the out lap. I think. Nope, this is the end of the second lap, our actual qualifying lap. I don't like the way they do these replays because you can't really capture what you want. Look how he's about to ruin my quality. Thank goodness he didn't. He wanted to. He was trying. I'm hanging with him though. And then I lose it right up this hill. As you can see, I went very wide. That was the issue. Yeah, let's quit. All right, we got 51 seconds. Let's look at how people are doing. No one has still put up a lap yet. I definitely should start rolling in here. I feel confident with this 251.9. I'm thinking that they'll go closer to 253. And we're about to find out. This qualifying's about to end. Let's see. Yeah, we're doing 245s, 246. So I don't think qualifying is going to be too different. That's the free practice. Let's see what they were pulling. 229. So let's see what they're doing in qualifying. They're doing slower. So yeah, they were doing GT3s, 229s, and right now for qualifying they're in the 238. So could they be going slower? They are. Well, no, they're going faster, but they're not gonna touch us. Yeah, like I said, 253. I feel like is what they were going to get. Looks like our time's gonna hold. I was reading your message, Harbor Boy. Nah, I'm pretty consistent. Oh, I just got beat out by the Mercedes. Now I'm pretty consistent. I'm even probably going to stream on Thanksgiving because every Thursday is what I'm supposed to be doing. So, and I'm consistent for a couple of reasons, and I guess it's a good time to shout them out. eSports, thank you for hosting this and just inspiring me to pursue this. So that's why I do it. That's why I'm consistent. That's why I'm here every Thursday, because of eSports. All right, so there's one car that's faster than us. I knew that BMW is going to be near us because they've been doing really well. And that Mercedes. So we didn't get pole, but it's okay. Y'all ready to race? I'm going to bump the music up a tad bit because I just need to zone in. Alright. And it looks like it's raining a lot more than what it was. Let's go to our setup. Alright, let's look at our pits. We want to do, we're going to stick with the original option. I believe I have the opportunity to change it while we're driving. So, we'll see. I didn't really pay attention. So it's 3.23. Let's look at this fuel real quick. 3.23 liters per lap, and we're averaging, let's just say, a 3-minute lap. So we're gonna probably do 10 laps, and so that's 30 gallons. Or 30 liters. Let's knock this down to 50, just in case. I don't want to go under. But I'm thinking we'll probably do close to 10, maybe 11 laps would be my guess. Because we're doing about a 250, so that's 3 minutes, rounded up, and 30-minute race. So 30 divided by 3 is 10 laps. Let's say 11, so we'll do 50 liters, which should be good. All right. Feel good about this one. We might actually win. A lot of rain. Let's do stuff that we need to do first. So change drivers. Here we go. A little behind, but it's cool. It's very wet. This is not what I was expecting, but it's fine. We'll be all right. Woo. That was a puddle, by the way, guys. I don't know if you heard it. That was a puddle. Oh, no.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
I thought I was going to hit that car. I don't know if y'all saw me, but I actually closed my eyes, which is probably not the best thing to do. All right, so that Mercedes is who we're chasing. And we're trying to keep that BMW behind us, off our tail. We're not gonna make a move yet on the Mercedes because we got a whole race ahead of us. But we're about to see these GT4 cars pull off, and then we'll just really focus on the Mercedes. And of course, when they start lapping us, we'll have to be a little more cautious. We have pulled away from the rest of the pack, which is great. Our tires are doing pretty well, so I think we went with the best strategy. Woo. A little wide there. So the thing this Mercedes has going for it, it's a big body. It's very heavy, which means it's gonna do well in this wet weather. It's gonna be able to sink into this pavement. So as you can see, that
Got some light damage in the front of the car.
really got. I hit the curb, and that's what happens when you hit the curb. We'll see. We'll see. We will see if we can make this up. We are pretty far behind, but we definitely have a faster car than most. It's not what you want to do, but
Warning for
it's
exceeding
a
track
good warning.
limits.
Yeah, I know. I'm not giving up. I was gonna start over, but you know, these things happen, so. I've seen Max Verstappen come from the back to get second, so I think we could do the same thing.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
That's one.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
I don't know what this, what is that? Is that a Mercedes doing all this crazy driving? Yeah. Alright, this is about to be 2, 3, and 4. He is on my tail too. Yeah, that McLaren got that straightaway speed.
Car on the left. 3 wide. All clear. Clear on the left.
I don't know how I avoided that accident, but I did. I'm glad. I believe we're in 10th. We'll find out after this sector. Both of these cars better get past us.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the right.
On the outside.
Clear on the right.
Oh, he came back. I got you on the inside,
the right.
buddy.
Clear on the right.
That's what happens. That's called racing. We're in 8th. We're coming back for our spot. That I'm gonna let you know for sure. Change out. It's gonna say, do we want to repair? We do not want to repair anything. Our body is good. Our suspension is good. Alright, we should be able to get these. Definitely 2 cars, maybe even 3. Oh, they are very fast. They just took off on me. Pit window is open, and we will probably take the window more towards the end of it than the beginning of it. Yep, I know you don't got that turn, buddy. You're a McLaren. You get that straightaway, but you ain't got that turn speed. Who's next on my list? Oh, coming after one of my own. Woo. Tires are doing great. A lot of good grip on these tires. So I think we're gonna be good. We'll probably pit around the 15-minute mark. Oh, you know, I just realized how at the very beginning I said we gotta be careful on this turn. If you give it too much gas, you will spin out. And what did I do? Oh, I did also hit the curve. I spun out. So we had somebody pit, but not the leader. So we're still in it. Strategy-wise, we're still good. They're up there though. Definitely gotta catch up with them. There's that puddle right there. It throws me off every single time. So if I can keep getting 1 second better.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Definitely misjudged that one. But if I, like I was saying before I lost that 1 second, if I can get 1 second edge every lap, I'll be able to catch up to this guy before, not him, but the third place guy. He's a little further ahead of us. I'll be able to catch up to him and pass him and at least get my second place spot. Goodbye, guy. Alright, so ahead of us is third and second. Ooh. Reckless driving there. Alright, I need to relax. I'm getting way too aggressive. Way too early. We got a lot of race left. It's not even nighttime yet. All right, we're gonna pit. Now watch, this is the longest pit roll you will ever see. Look at this. It's crazy.
We are halfway through, not over yet.
It's crazy. This pit roll. Still going. All right.
Oh, see, there's in the pits.
All right, leaders in the pits, which means if we can get out, or at least get ahead of him. Let's go, boys. There we go.
It's not clear. Let's go.
Now here comes all the blue flags in traffic. We are coming out right in the midst of it. Alright, we're in 8th. The car in front of us is number 7. We will pass him easily. He was a McLaren. So we'll just wait for a turn. And we'll get him. It's coming. I think it's going to be the next one, actually. Let's see what happens when he does right here. I'm going to take the inside. He's not defending. Oh, he defended. Oh, he defended. Come on, man. Really? I'm going to get you right here. Goodbye. I'm going to break real early. And I'm going to get you. Got away with that one. I also got to remember, I don't have my tires quite yet, but I'm past.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
I knew he wasn't going to take that. Whenever I'm racing in the dark, I gotta sort of like remind myself what the track looks like, because I will get lost in it and crash. Alright, we are currently in 8th. I don't know. 6th place, 68 seconds. I don't know how that happened.
There's a car extinct pit lane. Window is now closed.
Alright, the time's just adjusted, so I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna catch 68 seconds. Alright, we got 9 minutes, 5 places. tires are just, they're working miracles for me. Let's go for oh. Let's see. 654 in front of us. I don't know why I just downshifted.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Well done, mate. That's all that's it. Clear on the left.
I see, man. I see what you're trying to do. Curb. All right. Well, let's just try to get some points. I mean, I can still probably get 6, maybe.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Battling this McLaren. It's been us all day. I gotta stay off these curves. That's the problem. They're getting me. Break a little late. Warning. Alright. I gotta get the fifth. I can get the fifth. I know I can.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
We got about 2 laps left. Maybe. Yeah, we definitely have 2. Let's see if I can get it. Mighty fine racing. All right, so that's 7. 6-5 is in front of us. Maybe even 4. If I don't run this car off the rails. Come on, man. Don't give up on me now, car. Alright. Brake late here. 5-4. We're gonna get penalized.
Faster cars approaching. Leaders are finally up.
Ooh, fast car, you're right on my tip.
Car on the left. Leader on the left.
Alright, might be 7th place today, guys. I mean, if this McLaren came past this GT3 McLaren, yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just give it. I'm gonna give it all right now. Breaking late and everything. We're gonna make it past both of us.
Car on the left. Leader on the left.
Yes. Alright, can I catch it? Six, 5-4 is ahead of us. I don't know if it's gonna be possible unless I get him on that turn. I had to brake uber late inside. Oh, yeah, that was foul. My bad. That was foul.
Leader has finished the race. Alright, check the flag. Good job. You did the best you could. Now bring the car back.
That was foul, guys. That was foul. That was horrible. You shouldn't do that at all. Ugh. That was not good. All right, so overall, in the GT4, we got 5th place. Yo, it happens, right? You know, spun out twice, and just couldn't make it back. So I think we'll have a definitive 2nd place now. I guess I can't do anything until the end. So we did 11 laps. So I went off. Everybody else is still out there. That guy was zooming. Martin. Oh, that sucks. All right, a couple more seconds so we can at least see where we are for the last race of this series, and then I think we're gonna upgrade ourselves to a GT3. We'll stick with Porsche though. I really enjoy Porsche. I just realized I think I've been in the wrong. Yeah, I've watched this in the wrong setting this entire time. My bad. At least I think, I don't know. Did I switch it? I'm not sure. I have to go back and look. All right, let's see where we are. We didn't get any points. So in order for us to get points, we have to get 9th and 10th at least. All right, let's look at the leaderboard. All right, so luckily for us, the Audi, who is tied with us, didn't do well. So we're still tied for first. And both. Good. All right, so going to the last race, we definitely need to get first or second to win outright. All right. Well, thank y'all so much for tuning in to this episode of Road to Glory. I do hope that I had you guys in the right setting and not in this setting the entire time. I'm gonna have to go back and watch. But yeah, it's been fun. Can't wait to see you all. Of course, as you know, we are back here next Thursday. Let's put up the schedule. Boom. So next Thursday, 9:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, to wrap up the the British GT Championship. All right. So with that being said, thank y'all so much. Please like, subscribe, follow, share. I love to have more people out on this journey. All right. So until then, I will see you all next week. Peace.